Good morning, team. One second, guys. Okay, here we go, guys. All right, let's have a look. So look, momentum has definitely been to the flip side, to the upside. That was the previous all-time high over here. Just let me know if you can hear. Today's going to be. I have to be done by 7:50, guys. So it's not going to be a, it's not going to be a huge, um, a very long webinar. Sorry, live stream. Right. Okay, let's see what's happening. Bias remains to the upside. Yesterday we created. Now, look, we do have perfect tennis ball scenario happening. So those that like to trade contrarian, there's opportunity to look for shorts. If you're going to look for shorts, I'd be inclined to wait for a break below this hourly support here. But what I'm going to wait for with gold is price to pull down, support to be formed, and then I'm going to look for a buy. So gold is off my radar for right now, unless we get. So I'm going to look for breakouts, buys above 2796 point. Let's call it 2796.7. So I'm going to look for buys above here. If we get a breakout and a close above, um, this can go now because it's not the all-time high anymore. So what I'm looking for essentially is bias remains to the upside. So let's just put this on the chart. Sorry, guys. Picture of health here in the UK. Everyone seems to be coming down. Morning, Mr. Armand. Morning, Yoko. Morning, Vic. Morning, Anna. Morning, future Frankie. All right. So remember, today is the final day for opening your instant funded account with Instant FX Capital. There is about 10 hours to get your account opened and first trade placed. To be entered into the giveaway. So the giveaway is for a $5,000 instant funded account that can be traded all the way to 100,000 based on performance. So guys, if you haven't yet opened your account and placed your first trade, then now is a great time to be doing it. And like I said yesterday, we've not, from what I understand, is it's not been a massively busy um, January, which is expected. January is always a pretty shitty month. So if you ever wanted a best time to win an account, this is probably going to be the month to do it. So there's if you entered in December and you enter this month, you've probably got about 3 times better chance of winning it this month than you did in December. So there you go. The odds are in your favor this month. Good morning, Yoke. Good morning, good morning, Petco. It is Petco. It's, no, it's Lola, isn't it? No, Pet. Ah, you got. Oh yeah, it is Petco. Good morning, Petco. I said back. Morning, future millionaires. Well, I love the mindset. I love the mindset. Listen. Million millionaires. The question is that a millionaire in wealth, health, happiness, or all of the above? Listen, millionaires, billionaires, it's just a number, right? As long as you are chasing your dreams and your goals, whatever they are, materialistic, health, whatever. That's the main thing. Be you. Right. So Nasdaq's up 150 points this morning. I'll have a look at that. I'm not sure why. Stayed away from the charts last night. Sorry, guys. Let me just mute myself. I just need to blow my nose. There we go. Do apologize. Lola's. See, look at this. Petter Brooks and your names always get me confused on YouTube, guys. Lola and Petco. I always see a quick glance, and your YouTube names. I always think one's one and one's the other. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to wait for support to be formed, meaning a correction, buyer candles to come in. Good morning, Paolo. How are you, buddy? Going to wait for support to be formed, then we're going to be a buy. Or I'm waiting for a breakout above 27.96. Right, let's take a look, see if there is any news this morning. Let's pull. Uh, Final day of January. So we've got bank holiday in China, German prelim all day, CPI, GDP. So 130. Okay, there's going to be nothing that's going to affect this live stream. Uh, for those of you that are going to trade the US Open, you do have. So I'm just going to put this on my chart because I may be in front of the screen this afternoon. And if I am, I'll get the charts open. Major news. Oops. So it's USD and it's 1:30 p.m. and the next one is 1:30 p.m. That's employment cost. Okay, guys, here we go. So potential incoming trade longs on gold. Let me see. Do I still have? No, got rid of everything. So let's. We have 24 minutes to wait for this candle to close above. Should we get a close above, then we have potential. The riskier trade is going to be sells under 27.90. Okay. Members already hitting some pips this morning. Uh, these guys absolutely. One guy in particular is absolutely smashing the ball out of the park, but the far, far too aggressive for my liking. But when it's working, it's working, and it's working well. So long may it continue. He's hit nice few $100s out of the park this morning, so that's a great start to the day. But let's so we've got this set now, 27. Let's go 27.97.8. Just adjusted slightly for the 30-minute time frame. 27.97. Let's put it. There we go. The old Barry White voice is back today. Right, this is going to be a no trade range, and this is exactly where my member has been taking pips, and that is just noise, guys. This is my eyes. This you don't want to be trading through here. Oh, come on. What is going on, guys? Why are you asking me? I've posted the links in the groups. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Simon, for answering. Not sure why they don't see that the links in the channels. Okay, so let's have a look at Nasdaq. Uh, Now, in fact, let's go to DAX because I'm not going to trade the Nasdaq at this time. Okay, okay, we have a trade set up potentially here. 50, that's 32. Okay, yeah, all right, 15 minutes. Yep, okay, guys, we have a setup on the DAX in 6 minutes. So let's just change screens so we can. All right, so all right, I'm not placing it yet. I'm just waiting. So we're getting ready. We'll come back to this one in a minute. We have 30 points as it stands. If it moves another 10 points to the upside, it's going to negate the trading opportunity. So we're gonna look for this one to get long on the DAX. We've got 5 minutes to wait for this candle to close, or I should say 4.5 minutes to wait, and then we'll look at getting long. So reason for the DAX is it's a very similar price point to the Nasdaq. They move very, very similar in terms of volatility. So I've been trading the Nasdaq. Been trading the Nasdaq predominantly, but I would not trade the Nasdaq through the London session. So it was to find an alternative. We just don't want it to move too much further. A nice little pullback would be quite nice to come and tap somewhere at 10-point pullback would be quite nice. Give us something to work with, and then we can look to get long on any wick that. Sorry, guys. But all right, stop this now, please. We can actually do a momentum entry with this because we are coming into pre-open. We're coming into the European Open now in 4 minutes. So let's, 3 minutes. Sorry, guys. Need to blow my nose again. Sorry, guys. Lovely, lovely. This is what we get to thank our children for. Come back from school. I've literally just got. I don't feel bad at all. I don't feel bad at all. Just a little bit of sinus issues, but the missus, my God, it hits her hard. So I generally avoid illnesses like the plague, but sometimes it catches me a little bit like this. But on the whole, pretty good. Nothing a gym session wouldn't fix, hey? Oops, gym. Yeah, I need to find my. I seem to have lost my footing with that one. The motivation is just lingering around the corner, a little bit like waiting for this trade. All right, okay, stop it. What's the, I need. Let's move this out of the way. We're going to hit some new all-time highs today, I think. We've got 1 minute. I don't want it to close at the highs. If it closes at the highs, I'm not going to place the trade, guys. I need a wick, and it doesn't look like it's going to give me that. We have 30 seconds left. Let's have a look what gold's doing. No, we're still not above the level, so come on, let's have a wick, and then we can place the trade. There we go. All right, we've got 3 seconds. Okay, orders in. All right. Okay, so 20 pip target, first TP, 60% of it coming off, literally bang at the all-time highs. Now, if we trigger and we get a few pips in profit, we're just going to bring our stop loss straight up underneath the low of this candle, wherever that may be. So we're going to do active trade management. So we've got some really cool stuff happening over the next month or so. We are going to be going live in the virtual world. We are going to have a virtual trade and train. So wherever you are in the world, it's in the process right now. So we'll see what the prototype looks like, and if it works. If it works, then you'll see versions of me speaking Mandarin. You'll see versions of me speaking German. Ask me a question from anywhere in the world in any language, and you'll be you'll be able to see a virtual me. So this is where all my current members are going to get access to it once the platform is ready, and we're going to be the prototypes. You're going to be looking, you'll be able to ask, and we'll find out what's missing, what it needs to learn. So I can't wait for this, guys. This is going to be a game changer. Yeah, AI is changing the world. All right. So orders placed on DAX. We'll let it do its thing. Any questions this morning, guys? Asad Beck, whereabouts are you from, buddy? How long you been trading? There we go. So let's see if we go into profit. Once we go into profit, then we can bring our stops up, because right now this has been triggered on spread. As you can see, the close of the candle is below the high. So we need these numbers to go blue. Once they go blue and we see the market up here, we can bring our stops up a bit. So currently live now. See if we can get that morning morning push. Come and test the all-time highs. Gold's pushing as well. So maybe at 7:30, if we can be risk-free here, we might get an opportunity on gold. I'm just going to share the gold chart with the free Telegram channel and members. 31st Jan, London open. Okay, so now we are long, so buys above 21755 according to trading view, right? Okay, so let's see what happens, guys. We can't do anything till we get a little bit of a push. We can't move. We're going to be bringing our stop just underneath this candle though. Once I see about 5 pips in profit, we'll bring our stops underneath here. So if you look at that, we will effectively have a 13 pip stop, and that'll be reduced from like a 45 pip stop. So taking around 65, 66% of risk off the table. So if you were risking $1,000 on this trade, by the time we move our stop, we'll end up risking about $330. So this is what I call active trade management. You get in as much risk off the table as quickly as possible. So we're just sitting tight, guys. Very slow. Okay. Gold's tested the level, but it hasn't closed above it. So 9 minutes for that to happen. Okay, so active trade management. What I'm going to do here, if this 15-minute candle closes, yeah, if it closes bearish, in fact, gold's starting to look quite tasty. Let's see if it can close above. Hey, look, guys, I'm just going to we've got this one running at the minute. I'm just going to share the gold screen with you. If we can get a close above here on the 30, I think this is going to be the. You got 8 minutes for this one to close above, so we'll sit tight. I'm watching the other screen while we've got the DAX running. I may, if we close above on gold, I may just kill the DAX for a 7 pip loss and place the order on gold. See what happens. It's got to close above first. So we've got what, seven? Yeah, exactly 7 minutes to wait now for that candle. Who's in this morning? Have we got any new faces? I know we've got Asad Beck. Not quite sure. Well, looks the pre-market surge came here and then it's gone to sleep since we've entered. Look at that. Literally done nothing. So I'm just keeping my eye on gold while we're waiting. So if you look at this, we're 9 pips, 8 pips offside on the DAX. 2 of those are the spread. So it's barely moved. So we've got 2 pips from the spread, and we're down 6.8 in total, 5.8. So it's only moved 3.8 pips since we've been in the trade, which is nothing. Right, gold is pushing. Gold is pushing. Right, let's see if we get a close above 6 minutes. Now, if this was US Open, I'd just be going live on the break of this high. I'm always a little bit skeptical with momentum entries through London Open. The number of times that I see a momentum entry turn into a false break. So I'd rather miss the opportunity and let it just go, and then get into it and then try and find a way out. So so we've got 4 minutes. Yeah, DAX is still sitting at the same price, still eight pips down. I'm just gonna focus on this one for now because I am watching the DAX on the other chart at the minute. So if it pops, what I'll do is I'll sorry, sorry guys. 3.5 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, DAX isn't moving at all. Still 8 pips. So if I see any change in that one way or the other, we're going to come out of it and we're going to look for buys on gold. So let's, in fact, open calc. Let's change. Load. Oh, sorry guys, my dog's not being well. Spinny, come here. Right. Sorry guys, 1 second. Fix that size. Let's change that to 4. Save. Okay. What just Spinny, come here. Fix that size. Okay. I just need to. No, it didn't work. So I'm just trying to. We've got 2 minutes left. Big lot size. I'm just making an amendment to what? Let me just. There we go. Right, we've got 2 minutes left. Let's just put this out of the way. This can go underneath here. Just waiting for a wick. DAX has dropped 3 more pips, so I'm 1 minute. All right, 1 minute, and then we can have a look at what's going on. Need a wick down, guys. Uh, the DAX has dropped 3.5 pips, so we're 11 pips offside on the DAX. I'm just gonna wait, see if we can get a setup here before, just so you can see, 11 pips. Need a wick down. Come on, give us a wick down. Don't just go. So no orders placed yet, guys. I'm waiting for the market to pull back. And you, if you are new, the reason why I wait for the market to pull back before I buy, it's a little bit like, I don't know, firing a gun or an elastic band. I want to see the pullback before you release, and then that it can propel forward. So this is like the market grabbing. You'll hear people say grabbing liquidity. So it's becoming an attractive price for buyers. You just want to see it pull back. It's like a breathe in before you breathe out. So that's what we're looking for. DAX is back up a few points now. So just keeping my eye on this because I want to see it's going to go without as I can see it. But rules are rules. I don't do momentum entries through the London session. And DAX is moving. We're nearly back at entry. There we go. Okay, so look, let's reduce risk now. We can use, there we go. So we've just taken, well, DAX is going, right, let's get rid of this for now. Let's go back to DAX. We can't do anything other than what we've done, guys. So we place according to our rules. What risk do we have now? We've got 17 pips from 46. Gold is pushing, so that there isn't anything I can do on gold. So there's absolutely nothing we can do on gold. We have to wait for some kind of entry. So the entry technique you can wait for now is either price to come back and tap this, and if you wanted to be a little bit aggressive, you could be looking at buys in here with stops underneath. Downside to that is the market could just keep falling. And if it keeps falling, then obviously you're going to get stopped out. If it comes back down, taps down here, then you can look for buys above the current candle high. So they're things that you can do and employ. And if it does start coming back down, I'll be so happy that we didn't take the momentum entry for the reason that I mentioned earlier, which is the amount of times that I see momentum entries turn into false breaks or at least pullbacks through the London session. So basically, you just end up sitting in a trade for longer and put yourself through a little bit of mental torture watching your trade go offside, which is never nice, um, even though it's part of the process. Or you just give it time to do what you want it to do, and then you either get the setup or you don't. So gold, it's not happening. Uh, DAX is pulling back down a little bit. So we have a 20 pip first target or 20 point first target on the DAX, where we're taking 60% of the trade off. 60%. It's definitely been a slow burner this morning, and I need to go at 7:50, so I could probably do a couple of minutes longer. We'll see. We'll see where we're at as we get to that time. What have we got today? Is there How many of you are free for a lunchtime session if I can make it? If we can do a YouTube live this afternoon, how many of you are around? So, guys, think about your management of trades and the time that you have available. So, as you know, I need to go around 7:50. So, the basis of that is I've got a daughter that I need to get ready for school, right? So, what I'm going to do is I'll see where the trade is. If it's in profit, let's say at 7:48, I'll and it's in profit anywhere between 7 and 10, 7 and 15 pips, I'll bank half the position. I'll just move my stop to break even. If it's where it's sitting right now, I'll probably just close the trade. Okay, I will just close the trade for a small profit or a small loss. Um, oh, that old chestnut bloody work, eh? But look, this is we're just sitting here. Gold's not doing anything right now. Nasdaq is up nearly is 0.83% on the day. Um, so Nasdaq's had a move over the last half an hour. No, we'll have a look, see what's uh, see. So Microsoft had a horrible day yesterday. Down. So what about Alpha? Google's done all right. Uh, let's have a look. Tesla. Not too much. Okay, so I'm just trying to see why the Nasdaq's had a little jump, see if there's anything specific related to the stock market. Let me just can't see anything. UK nationwide. Uh, it is month end, so you got option expiries today. Let's have a look, see what any big options for uh, FX. 104. You got 2.8 billion for euro dollar. What's the price? 104, 104. Okay, so pretty much where it is. I don't see euro dollar moving too much then today. Dollar yen 1.4 billion at 155. You might see dollar yen push a bit higher then. And that's dollar CAD 145, 1.5 billion. Interesting. Okay. So that's 66 points higher than where it currently sits. But yeah, not a lot. Now remember, month end, so you're going to see a few, you will see some like recalibration of positions. Obviously, we don't know what that looks like. So institutions, funds, they're going to be closing down month end positions and then restarting them. So you generally do get a lot, some wiggle room, some volatility. And that's just them closing the books for the month end, and then they'll be reopening them for Feb. Now, obviously, Feb we lose a few days with it being a short calendar month. Let's have a look, see how many trading days we've got in February. We've got 5, 10, 15. We've got not too bad. We actually pretty much we're not losing anything really. 3. So you had 23 days for Jan, including New Year's Day. You're getting 20 for Feb, so it's not too bad. Sometimes you can end up missing out, but with the third Monday, literally get pretty much a full calendar month. 11 minutes to go, guys. So while we're waiting for this trade to do something or not do something, let me know what your plan of action is going to be, guys. Can you, hey Chidi, are you going to be managing the trade because you can watch it the whole time, or if it's near entry price, you're going to close it down? How are you going to manage it, guys? Let me know. So put comments in the chat if you're in the trade, how are you going to manage the trade? So I've told you what I'm doing. If I'm 7 to sort of 15 pips up, I'm going to bank half, delete my partial take profit, move my stops to break even. If it's anywhere where it is right now, I'm just going to close it down. Small win, small loss, because I can't manage it. So as long as I know that the trade is risk-free and I've banked some money at 7 to 15 pips up, I'm happy to move my stops to break even and let it go and do whatever it's going to do. If it's around my entry price, I'm just going to close it down. Small win, small loss. Didn't take the DAX, never traded it before, wasn't sure on lot sizes and TPs. Sort of just above and partial TPs. Nice, okay. So basically, Simon, whatever your just check your contract size. If your contract size is 1 or 10. So what you do is you go to your market watch, right click on the DAX or GER, whatever it is with your broker. Right click on it, go to specification, have a look or have a look at contract size. If it's 1, then you want to do it at say 10 times your normal lot size on gold. And if it's 10, pretty much you want to do it about the same. Okay. TPs, 20 pips, which if you're using magic keys, it's 2000, is 20. Same. So like gold, your 10 pips is 100. 10 pips on the DAX or the NASDAQ is 1,000. Okay, so you just add an extra 0. Got about 8 minutes to go, guys. Anybody? Proper slow burn. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to close it down for small win, small loss, and it's gonna fly. I don't mind. It, can't make it do anything, right? So gold is pulling back down. If we have a look. So if we'd have given it a couple of pips, no, wouldn't have hit 10 pip target. I can't believe another week has passed. I can't believe January's been and gone. I feel like this month has just absolutely flown by. If anyone is in the London area and you'd like to attend a live trading day, we are hosting a live trading day on February the 12th. February the 12th, be there from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. So if you are um, contract size, so you go to the market watch where all your prices are here. So you right click on it, go to specification, and it'll bring this up, and then you can see contract size. So in FX, it'll always be 100,000. But what you're looking for is on the DAX or the German, is it 1 or 10? Okay, here we go. Let's get the stops to break even. We've got 5 minutes. All right, so I'm just going to put the stop underneath the low of the candle because in theory now we should just move up. If at 15 pips, I am going to close half unless it just runs straight to my TP in the next 2 or 3 minutes. So everyone should be, what happened there? Everyone should be at break even right now. So you shouldn't be able to lose anything on this trade. Okay, so who's at break even? Let me know if you're at break even. Three and a half minutes for me to go. Break even for Anna, lovely. Break even for Peter. Petco's at break even. Nice. Who else we got in? 2.5 minutes. And then I'm just going to hit close half. Unless it hits target. Frankie's up for a bit of YouTube later. Lovely, Frankie. That's what I like to hear. Come on, markets, keep moving. Let's take some pips out of the market today. The main thing is we can't lose anything. That's a lovely position to be in. Your whole outlook on your trade completely changes the way you feel. If you can't lose anything, it's peace, right? All right, 1.5 minutes. Tell you what, let's just move that to 15 pips in case it gets there. I can't act quick enough. So I've just brought my TP down, my partial TP down to 15 pips. We've got 1.5 minutes to get there. If not, I'm going to close half down wherever it is. At 750, it either hits the 15 pip partial TP or I close half down by hitting this red button here in the next 1 minute. So it's got 1 minute to move 3 pips or 5 pips now. Wherever it is at 750, wherever it is, I'm hitting close half if it hasn't hit 15 pips. So we have 30 seconds to do 2 points. See if the market's going to behave. Or are we just going to take 13 pips out of the market? We've got 19 seconds. Market's decided to freeze. We've got 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Closed half. And let's get rid of that. So now you'll see, got 10 lots running on the. Okay, so here we go. Off it goes. I don't care, guys. It's like the market was listening to me. Anyway, guys, listen, I'm sorry, I have to dash now. Um, I'll let you know about 11 o'clock whether I can do a stream at 1. Okay? So thank you for joining this morning. Hit some likes if you got some pips out of the market. So yeah, just let me know if you and if you can, guys, just put a comment in the YouTube video afterwards, just underneath, whether you took a trade and how many pips you banked. That'd be much appreciated. If you don't have time, don't worry about it, but that'd be cool if you could. Thanks ever so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you.